Carbohydrates are bimolecules that turn into glucose or sugar during digestion. There are two different types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates consist of monosaccharides and disaccharides. Monosaccharides mean 1 sugar unit per molecule. Disaccharide means 2 sugar unit per molecule. This type of carbohydrate can be found in sugar, honey, dairy products, and fruit. Now, complex carbohydrates are starches. It is made up of polysaccharides, which means long chains of glucose molecules, and this type of carbohydrate is found in grain products, such as bread, rice, and pasta. It can also be found in some vegetables such as corn, potatoes, and peas. The most important source of energy for our bodies is glucose. When the carbohydrate breaks down into glucose after digestion, the glucose then goes through a cellular respiration that creates ATP. This organic compound is used to provide energy.
Carbohydrate consumption is beneficial and important for all individuals, but this is especially true for those that participate in endurance exercise. During intense exercise, carbohydrates that are stored as glycogen in muscle fibers may be the only energy source available for the body to use. If the body does not have enough glycogen stores in the muscle, performance quality will begin to decline. The type and amount of carbohydrate that should be consumed to maximize performance and energy is highly variable based on the length and intensity of the exercise. These recommendations based on duration are 35 minutes to 1 hour of exercise calls for small amounts of either single or multi-transportable carbohydrates. 1 to 2 hours of exercise calls for 30 grams an hour of single or multi-transportable carbohydrates. 2 to 3 hours of exercise calls for 60 grams per hour of multi-transportable carbohydrates, and any endurance exercise lasting longer than 3 hours calls for 90 grams per hour of multi-transportable carbohydrates, and is highly advised to work with a nutritionist. For the greatest efficiency and maintained intensity of exercise, appropriate carbohydrate consumption is not just important, but absolutely necessary.
Carbohydrates are very important for activity, but too much of them can be harmful to the body and cause a gain in weight. This is because carbohydrates are made up of various forms of sugar, and when digested, they can cause a spike in blood glucose levels. When this occurs, to process the sugar in the body and use it as fuel, it needs to be broken down by insulin. However, when too many carbs are consumed and there isn't enough insulin to break them down, the remaining amount is stored in the body in the form of triglycerides, or fat, through the process of lipogenesis. Therefore, a low-carb diet developed by doctors and nutritionists can help clients lose weight and get rid of fat. This type of diet means limiting the amount of processed and simple carbs such as white bread and high fructose corn syrups, and encouraging the consumption of carbs in the form of vegetables, fruits, nuts, and other things that are rich in phytochemicals and fiber. To make up for these calories that are lost during this diet, clients should rely heavily on unsaturated fats that will help increase good cholesterol and provide energy. Studies show that clients who took up the low-carb diet experience weight loss within a week to 5 weeks, significantly in the abdominal section. This kind of diet is especially helpful in treating pre-diabetic or diabetic patients by completely normalizing blood sugar without medications. It can also be a good preventative for other metabolic diseases such as heart disease, hypertension, and those with high cholesterol.